from the Isle of Wight, England. A winner of a PDC ranking event, taking part in his 5th World Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former World Youth Champion, the Needle, Keegan.
If he wins this match, will win through to his first ranking final
180
since 20. What it takes to contend with the best in these PDC tournaments, and he's got a match against Maxop in the Premier League on Thursday. There's a bob or two, but he needs it for his rankings, that's for sure.
$180.
That was never in. Has been a cagey encounter, nothing like their quarter-final wins in which both players averaged
177
over 100. Two-time world champion Adrian Lewis. And Les Brown can find another. Oh, what a shot this would be. What a shot it is, and you can hear what it meant to Keegan Brown. Well, this would supersede anything we've seen before in this tie. And it's on. Oh my.
145.
So near. Yachts. In this 13th leg. Only 60 from Raymond van Barneveld and keeper title in his retirement year.
Yes, come on.
There it is, Raymond van Barneveld.
Halfway through his wind-up for Keegan. We'll have a look at the 90, should start on the 20s, now looks at double 15, don't miss inside Keegan, that should do, and it does do. Ended with averages over 102, but it was both up at 110 for a significant chunk of that game. And we saw an absolute...
Didn't retain it, so he had to go back to Q school. He went to European qualifying school earlier this year. As Brown posts another 280. Effectively set point for Keegan Brown here because he has just been gift wrapped for this opportunity. He's looking at double 8 again, and he's proving very effective on double 8 as well. Down to 265.
Still in the hunt in this leg.
But if Brown slips up with a below par visit, which that certainly is, now just in case. And this is a very big if indeed for Keegan Brown, looking at 116. He's now looking at 69, and he's now looking, sorry, at 40, and he's looking at top.
Keegan, your record is 69.
No, you've got to give Keegan a lot of credit here because he had 2 treble 19s of his own to give himself one chance. And that's all he needs. That's an excellent kill on the end of something like 69, and you've got to convert. If you don't, you're toast.
Oh, this looks good.
This looks very good.
Sometimes you get the feeling that the darts players will convince themselves that they... Oh, hello. Well, let's return to that in a moment, because...
Same scenario, Dan. Might only get one shot. Gonna have to take it. He is gonna get 2. That is excellent. Yet again.
Checkouts are the ones that have to go against Van Gerwen. That's not there.
I'm almost surprised he didn't go for double 18. He has given you one more chance. It's going to be one dart. It slipped again. Good readjustment of the dart. And an excellent dart again. I've said it 3 times now. They promised me they're going to go and take me to a tomato farm.
Of course.
True
of course
story.
They are, yeah.
Best tomatoes in the UK in the LOA.
Wow. Big talk.
72 left. Double 12. Yet again. 4-4.
He settled Van Gogh, doesn't he? There was a spell a few weeks ago. Look, he has had some personal problems. The nature of those he hasn't made public, but he's been going through a tough time. Well, and yet now he's just playing in this. He's back to these checkouts have been going for Keegan. 69, 68. What about 88? It does go. Keegan Brown. He has not missed a dart at double in this game. 92 required. He's going to get a dart at double.
In the last 8.
Yes, intriguing, because all of a sudden there is a little bit of pressure on Keegan to perform. And what pressure?
Well, I take it all back. I really take it all back. He's clearly well, Keegan Brown started off with an 11 darter, set the tone very nicely, and he's finished it off very nicely as well with a 13 darter.
I think the relationship between the two of them is a lot better than it used to be. Double 12 for, I was going to say Gerwin Price. Keegan Brown. Excellent shot. It's like a fantastic night of viewing. The second best kind of viewing you could have tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it is only a small segment. It's not like an hour-long show of Bobby George in the room trying to hit inside. 180 for Keegan Brown. Although, to be fair, it's nowadays, Gerwin is playing such good stuff. They boo him on his walk-on, and within 2 visits, they're cheering him because he's firing in big scores and playing good darts.
Oh, Keegan Brown.
It's a beaut.
This time, and Keegan has a breaking opportunity.
Is this the chance? Double 16. And Keegan Brown leads for the first.
57 for the match. And didn't hit the 17 for tops. He hit a 2. And then only got 1 shot and missed. This is a very difficult shot. Looking at 19s first. Gets it. Tops. Oh boy. Wow! Oh my word! Everybody has to bow to that shot.
Average 104 and then 99 in his last 2 games. Gezi was averaging 99 almost for the tournament. But it has been close. And that is a fabulous visit.
We'll give for a 180 here. Possible.
Probable.
Yes.
Definite. What a final leg. This is from Keegan Brown. 68 left after 9. Gerwin Price. He's going to leave himself something. Oh my word.
What a game. What a leg. What a possible climax. Double 4. He missed it previously. 1 dart left. He's got it! What a match! And another show of phenomenal respect from 2 wonderful combatants.
As we were discussing earlier on, he is currently 38th on the Pro Tour Order of Merit, and he's 36th on the Order of Merit overall as well. So this weekend could make a big difference for Keegan Brown. Dodging that bullet against Darren Webster when Webster missed 2 match starts at double 12 for a 6-4 win.
There's a danger sometimes as well that when you get to this stage of it, like there's some energy left, and at their age they should have some energy left.
Yeah, 26 years old Keegan Brown, 28 years old Ricky Evans, 28 taken out by
Keegan. And I can't remember the last time I watched Keegan Brown play this focused. It's a real standout weekend for a lot of reasons. There's no showmanship. There's just a silent
3 win
and a place in the final of the German Darts Championship. And Ricky Evans looks...
In Uruguay, 90.
18s here for... Well, he's gone for the 20s instead. And he has gone for the bullseye, and that's why.
More events. Matters Rasma topping the list ahead of Labanauskas. Dennis Nielsen, another Swedish player's up there. Here we go. There's a very real chance, with the way this game is going, that sleepwalking into a right old dogfight here. That's much better.
In Uruguay, 65.
Loose last dart could cost him. Where's he gone here? Does he think he wants 61?
Oh, 43.
80% on doubles is always going to give you a chance if you can just try and just about keep pace on the scoring. Can be difficult against this man, though.
In Uruguay, 67.
With theatrical pose from Magnus Karras after that final dart. This time he doesn't go the ball route to put some pressure on. A ton 40 at least would have just settled him down. But Keegan Brown building on it. Could well be 6 from 19 today as well. Double 10. And there it is, Keegan Brown. A performance to forget.
Made the same final, so that'll be a fantastic game.
Well, yeah, we've got a lot of examples of players who've come through the PDC youth system in action tonight. He felt it really was quite tough on Thursday playing in Cardiff, where he was getting cheered to the rooftop. Oh, lovely stuff from Keegan Brown.
I remember my semi-final with Phil Taylor at the Circus Tavern. It was the oddest game I've ever been a part of, and that's quite a thing to say.
You've been involved in a few.
74.
In this match, most of them for Max to try and get that break, but he hasn't got it, and Keegan is still in there fighting, and he's producing some magic of his own. It's his job done. And the job is done. The Maximizer wins it 6-3. Keegan Brown obviously unhappy at dealing with the crowd.
Keegan to throw first, game off. Can you require 20? shot on the match, Keegan Brown.
Darts in the first leg of the match.
The maximiser with 2 maximums to give himself a chance of just a second 9 darter in his career.
Lost count. We must be into double figures of players missing the big number.
Yes, and he thought he had 48 left. He actually had 58 left. Keegan had 50 left and he pinned it. 12 darter. 80s hit by a player in a one-off match on the Euro Tour by hitting 8 against Conan in the opening round. Max Hop. Oh, that's unfortunate. Max Hop this game, and that is why that first 9 average is up at close to 120. But it doesn't matter because his finishing has been weak.
108.
Second maximum for Keegan, and comes back looking at double top. Another couple in there would make him think, wouldn't it? Oh, wouldn't it? 171. Superb.
Double in the next visit if he gets the opportunity. Keegan Brown looking at treble 18 for double 16. He's found the first part of the equation. Double 16 for a 5-2 lead, and that will really...
Well, it's almost as if the poor doubling has infected Max Hop's scoring. And Keegan Brown puts this one to bed with an assured 100 checkout.
Keegan needs this 108 to kickstart his campaign in this match. 89 has to stay on the 19s. Hasn't got a choice. What a shot for double 16. Brilliant. Absolutely sensational from Brown. 25 and got it. Stepped back and then measured up the double 18. That was a really professional shot. But Keegan has got himself back in this leg in the best way possible.
Last days here in Graz, the final session of the Austrian Darts Open awaits. The camera zooms in on double 8s, and so too does Ian White.
Always a good start.
Well, Keegan Brown was halfway through finishing that checkout before Ricardo Petrescu. Pikachu.
Yes, Pikachu, of course. I'd completely forgotten. That was his nickname. That's unfortunate.
How do you get Pikachu on the Oki, Dan? And to around the commentary position after lapping up the birthday celebrations on stage. You may have seen that in between the last match and this.
First 180 of this contest, and it goes to the needle.
That you were thinking of the throw.
Well, it might be Alcedo, actually, yes. Oh, hello. Double 12. 3-1. Lovely stuff. Another 14 dart leg.
Keegan requires 60.
Have to be a good dart to maintain that record.
When it comes to a shuddering halt.
And I think that throwing style there helped him out. He didn't need to move, did he, to loop the dart over the ones that might have been blocking.
Just, oh, I was shouting for the other guy, but then the guy in the ping, he pointed at me and, yeah, all right, yeah, let's cheer for him.
That's for you. Third max.
Keegan require 84.
This time he wants the ball. And pings it as well. A second 84 checkout.
Out. Keegan needs this leg to close out a fairly comfortable win.
Well, look, it would be comfortable at the scoreline if. But there is no slip from Keegan Brown as he makes it through to round 2.
He had broken through on the European Tour or in majors.
Cullen hasn't made a European Tour final. Evans is on 2.
Yeah, we could be looking at Evans for big major honours potentially. Look at Nathan.
Keegan requires 78.
Keegan Brown has won a trophy on TV. He won the World Youth. Ricky only got to the final. Double 6. Gets there. 1 each, and this game could be very even. Take after that magnificent layup from Evans. Double 18. Oh, that's brilliant from Keegan Brown. That's someone.
Lots to play for. The race for one of the elite tournaments in professional darts.
Well, Keegan Brown has played there before. He knows what
to take to the hockey next.
Yeah, Keegan did really well there, not just by hitting that 54. Two different characters on the stage, of course, but two very different moods right now. Someone who is keeping his composure.
Who we'll see against Gerwin Price in the last match, the 7th match of the afternoon session. Don't forget, that's how many will play in the absence of James Wade, but the 5th could be over here and now, because Keegan Brown completes a very, very comfortable win against
Spaß, because the Diamond has kicked off 180, 180, left 141 for the perfect leg. We've seen 6 darts into it a few times, 7 darts into it, 8 darts into it, but can Ian White go all...
He's been hitting around at a third of his doubles. Ian White, pressure on this, but...
This is astonishing. This is like what we saw from Mervyn King yesterday, but the problem is Mervyn couldn't sustain it, and James Richardson did for him.
Keegan Brown is White, despite the 110 average from the Diamond. 11 darter, a dozen will do.
Game shown, full flag.
Well, he went 180.
Once again, gets him off to a perfect start in a leg, I think, for at least the 4th time in this match.
Yeah, I believe it is the 4th time. And that's the 4th time that Keegan
is called.
Keegan, you require 88.
Double 14.
It is another 11 dart leg in this, believe me or not, because he hasn't done it enough on the telly, and so people think that he's not as talented as he is. Ask the players, see what they think. They know.
All 14. Oh my word, Ian White, you absolute genius. A 12 darter.
Being the world match player.
Well, of course, there are players who can overtake him, and I think from the players who could go on deep runs, or would need deep runs, as Keegan puts in a first.
Van der Voort and James Wilson not yet mathematically safe. It's Kyle Anderson who is in danger in this match. Double 8. To double his lead, and Kyle Anderson
to the title that he picked up a number of years ago now.
Well, it's wonderful stuff from Keegan Brown early on. Very, very dominant. Now Keegan Brown looking to record the 3rd whitewash win.
Yeah, and it's been good standard as well. And it continues to be so. A 2nd maximum for Keegan Brown. Both have come.
Keegan, you require 5. No score.
Should have.
Andre.
I'm not sure much could knock Keegan Brown off course here, though.
Oh, superb stuff, and Spell has put in a very decent display, and I think he'd go for this if he gets a chance. He did.
Well, leave the stage, that could be. Is it the end? It is the end. Keegan Brown can book the B&B.
Keegan, you require 104.
It was the use of the 25 to leave this number, and he's got a shot to be one behind, and he's got it on the forward.
180s and a 174. The scoring has not been the issue for MVG.
That's the thing when you're a little rusty, isn't it? You can get the scoring going really quickly, but it's the doubling that...
Well, the first 2 darts, not a great deal wrong with them. Savage deflection off the flight. The 3rd one wasn't great, but Keegan won't mind if he can take this and level. And he's done it as well!
Keegan Brown
to equalise and get the advantage back in this game.
Keegan Brown did not miss a single dart at double in his... Price, Adrian Lewis and Michael Smith to come. They're the seeded players, but look at the unseeded players. Dozer, Cadby, Keegan Brown. Oh, look at this!
12.
Knows that this is up. Keegan only needs 1 good dart.
And there it is! He's done it again! He's done it again! Keegan Brown, in the words of Dan Dawson, is in.
Plenty of drama and plenty of quality on that stage. Keegan Brown providing much of it in that those last couple of legs against Michael van Gerwen. Price and Whitlock are both seeded and play each other.
Game shot in the second leg.
One. But it's landed too soon.
76.
Single 16. Not be missed, Tops. Brown pins it. Great players in this half of the draw. The other being Darrell Gurney, winner on the Euro Tour already this year.
First of the match. First of many.
It is difficult, but it's hard to overlook the form of Gerwyn Price. He has been arguably one of the best four players at next step and becomes a top player. But he only moved into the top 32 in the world rankings for the first time in his career very recently. 2-3 visits in a row where he's not won a leg. It hasn't been flawless from Keegan Brown, but it has been enough. And he might be making a sprint. Pretty much neck and neck. Who's got the best setup shot? Well, it was a superb last leg decider from Keegan Brown against Michael van Gerwen, and that is...
Could be secured if Keegan Brown lands double top. Which he does. What a performance, not just in this match, but in qualifying for this tournament.
No.
Keegan, you require 86.
Keegan needs a 54. He needs a bull.
Oh, please! But great start from these two.
Try doing this in this temperature, under this pressure. These guys are something special. I've always said that dart players would much rather be hot than cold because your muscles don't work as well in the cold. Well, they're working really well in this leg for Keegan.
Keegan, you require 97.
Mensah misses the double 14. Double 12 for Keegan. That is a beauty. Keegan Brown. But the Karma Chameleon might take a chunk out of him here. Double 16. For Tops. Oh! It stings, doesn't it, men? Doesn't matter because his finishing was perfect. This is really exciting. Really exciting watching a guy who nearly dropped off the tour about 18 months ago. He's not going to stop punching. 25 for Tops. Bingo on that one. What a beautiful. And now this 1-2-1 is for a match winner. No leg in this game has gone longer than 15 darts. This one might not. Well, that one did not go near the bullseye.
That was probably... Now Keegan's got 3 in hand for 50 to get it done.
For a second semi-final on the Euro Tour this year, and the needle has...
Keegan, you require 105.
Double 16. Keegan Brown gets it done in the opening leg with 100.
Now Brown can try and produce the champagne shot here.
Treble 17. No, he stayed there to try and find the ball. Champagne shots. Oh! Pop the cork on that, Bunting! Keegan and Stephen Bunting to make a Euro Tour final for the first time in his career. He's there! The bullet has done it! It was...
Thank you. 100%-os kiszállóval az első 5 leg után. Clayton 3-2-re vezet, de Keegan Browné a kezdésjoga egy 180-nal.
Igen, szépen köszönt be Keegan Brown a szünet után.
A sportszerűtlenség.
Ez egyáltalán nem szerintem. Csak nekünk nem annyira látványos, ezt elismerem.
De egyszerűen ez hozzátartozik. Hát mindenki nyerni akar tovább.
A PDC-nél a világranglistát a pénzdíjakkal vezetik. Keegan Brownnak nagyon szép az 51, még egyet dob, és a dupla 16, de szép kiszálló, és megdobja.
134-ről, 4-4.
Ez igen.
Ez magas színvonalú játék.
Igen.
Na nézzük Keegan Brown.
A zászló Johnny Claytonnak.
127.
Kell az 57. Az megvan, és neki is a bull. Megdobja!
Ezt a mindenit, 7-7. Clayton is mosolyog ezen, mert...
Hát igen, elhibázta.
Tehát mindegyiknek meg volt a lehetőség.
Így van. Hát igen, és ugye nem mindegy, mert minél korábban szakítja le magáról két legnyire valaki a másikat, annál könnyebb lehet a befejezés.
De hát...
így még mindenképp egyszer brékelni kell valami. 109-re.
És nézd meg! Egy újabb 100 fölötti kiszállóval ismét lehet egy break. Megvan a tripla 20. És a dupla 10. Hatos bedobja! 109-ről. És kérem szépen, ő oda, hogy kezdhet a győzelemért.
Ez gyönyörű, 28 szép. Marad. Keegan Brown meg le kell, hogy tegye magát amennyire csak tudja. Eddig ez igen szép. Gyönyörű, 174, 51-re lemegy.
Gondolta volna, hogy oda jut, hogy 11. És megbűnt.
Clayton ellen tudott nyerni 10-8-as mérkőzésen. Ugye az volt a legszűkebb lehetőség, hogy 10 nyert leggel. Ennek a fiúk. Az lett volna egyébként a 40. 100 pluszos kiszáll, eddig 39-nél járunk a tornán. Az első körben volt.
Itt az első 180.
29.
Keegan, you require 88.
Tripla 20, dupla 14, a 88. Tripla 20 megvan, a dupla 14, bedobja. Na, megvan az első. Érzi egy
hát még nem kapták el a feelinget már abban. Na,
180.
A következő napra, mert bármennyire is nem kifejezetten atletikus alkatúak ezek a srácok, azért vannak olyan játékosok. Egyébként szerintem a fiatal, na itt már érdekessé válnak a dolgok.
Ez volt a negyedik 180, de azért Brown is ott van tisztességesen. 180, az ötödik is megérkezik. Na nézzük! Nézzük Brown-t 2.38-ra hova megy. De most nagyon vágja. Nagyon vágja most ezeket a dolgokat. Keegan Brown 180! Hoppá! Csak a tévesztés Keegan Brown.
150.
Most sem mindegy, hogy hogyan tudják zárni ezt az etapot, és nagyon jó. Keegan Brown, az a különbség. Ó, de jó, és a tripla 18, bedobja azt is! 10 nyilas lehet.
Keegan, you require 32.
6-4-jel, és bedobja bizony, egy 10 nyilas leg.
Tehát, hogyha ugye Keegan Brown elkapja a fonalat, már pedig azért ő képes rá, tessék oda nézni, tehát tud azért ő.
Hogyne, hát egy 10 nyilasra zárta
az
előző szakaszt, és azért van még itt a tarsolyban.
Brown sem kell félteni! 177! Most még pont ennyire van a sikertől, vagy a továbbjutástól. Brown szenzációs kezdés lenne, csak
megint. Hát meg az, hogy nem volt esélye duplára dobni. Inkább azt nehéz.
És Keegan Brown most beindul. 180! És a dupla 8.
A dupla 8. A mérkőzésért a dupla 4. Bedobja az utolsó nyíllal.
Hát, mindent megtett.
Certain players always had support. Phil Taylor always had support. Phil Taylor, you can make a very strong case that Phil Taylor, the final major title of his incredible career.
Darts Masters, the winner of this tournament, did they get a jacket? Because the ones who won in Graz get a jacket.
I think that may be just a logo. I mean, actively goading these fans, which is a step up from some of his previous games on the Euro Tour, where he's made it his business to goad them. Oh, but there's still time, Keeps. Now, where are you going, Keegan?
To be smart here. 18s. Oh, he went for the greedy option.
I mean,
look, watch out, because if Keegan Brown hits this, we may get some sort of emotion. He's been canning that emotion all game. What does he do now? He's got the 6-5 and you can't hear a pin drop. What a beautiful 89 checkout, and he's denied a home win to Hannes Schneer. That game had everything.
Absolutely superb from Keegan Brown. You know he's been dying to give some of that to the crowd all game, but he...
The crowd were getting involved. It was a very close game, went all the way to a last leg decider. And he actually played some really good stuff in little spells, Hannes, but Keegan managed to keep his cool and produce some good stuff when it counted. And that's a visit. Looking a little bit browner than normal. He's not long got back from a holiday in Mallorca with a family. We will see. Just from the rays from the light in it.
Well, Graham actually lives in the town I grew up in Northumberland called Blythe. Every time I see him.
Oh, and I'll do it again. I did not know he was capable of playing that well over those long periods that he did at the World Championship. He's superb. But he's just carried on doing it. And Keegan Brown carries on, firing in the big score. He's had 3. Very impressive stuff. Nathan living around that mid-90s average. That's his sort of typical game this year. We know he's got more, but Keegan Brown, well, it's one of
1 or 2 where you do go bull.
Yes.
Because your opponent not on a finish. If you get the 25, it's an easier setup for me. Oh, but there's that Christian Bunter style.
But is he going to be stranded once again on one of those niggly 2-dart finishers as Keegan Brown wins the leg? Yes, he is. It's a 14-darter. A 6-4 win for the unseeded Keegan Brown.
White averaged 110 and a bit in a 6-3 win.
Well, that's the frustrating thing for Keegan Brown, because what happens, it doesn't matter if he plays poorly against
this one. 4 out of 4 on his finishing, an average of just over 101 at the moment.
109. Second maximum for Keegan Brown.
Champagne remains on ice.
Keegan may not have thought he was getting this chance. But he takes it and holds his throw. Games that he should not lose. But he will win this one, and he wins it pretty comfortably. Double
title to book his place in Blackpool. Just goes to show the mental side of the game that he seems to be mastering now. And perhaps that is what was missing a little bit for Keegan Brown, because he did burst on the answer to that question after Brown has either taken out or attempted to take out 65.
2 4s. Ooh,
no score.
Too many. Enough.
Keegan, you require 103.
These are the kind of shots that Keegan has been taking this season.
Going downstairs. Yes, double 12.
Game show on the third leg.
Has been taking him this season.
Tops. But I think a sensible one, because the likelihood of the 147 is probably a 5% shot, but it's just got easier. It's just got more likely. Oh, he's pinged it! What a shot from Keegan! And even Camp Whitlock clapped that one as this shot.
Keegan, you won 76.
First pop for Keegan. Central on the 60. pings the double eight. That's what he's been. That's the problem with that shot, with the angle of entry that he has. You're just snookering yourself and giving you maybe 1/4 of a bed. Double eight, it's been good. It's been very kind. And he's got it.
Well, Keegan Brown gets the job done in the end. He also won a Pro Tour title at that time. He kind of was the boy with the world at his feet in many people's eyes. Had that brilliant run to the Grand Slam quarterfinals.
74. This is the kind of thing he's been taken out in the last few months, and sharply. It's a must for double 16. There we go. Pure confidence. Ratajski, 5 more than that. But the impressive thing about Ratajski right now is his second dart is 38. That's very good indeed. And is Keegan about to...
Now can he take the chance that he's carved out?
So many options on 66. Treble 10, the traditional route. Another one of them. All that. Double 16. Oh, huge clutch! That's the way you do it. He's trying to...
He's liable to snatch the match. But Ratajski does get the job done, and you can see what it meant to him. A brilliant shot.
65. Keegan, look at the 25. Excellent. As is that.
The first leg, Keegan Brown.
And one of them.
68.
I shall try. Double 4 for another clinical 2-dart kill.
Keegan Brown.
There's more. Yeah, he'd won a few days prior to that.
He was on a real high, but Noppert came in. He averaged 105 or so, 6 out of 11 on his doubles. And it was just the manner of the way he took apart Harry Ward. Was
so far. What's to say Jamie Hughes doesn't go on and win the world title or win the World Grand Prix? I remember
100.
Yeah, I can't think of another player on the circuit right now that wears pink on a more regular basis. And why not?
He's in the red stuff there. Get off the phone, man.
Just glance it off the right side. We've got ourselves a contest here, and Keegan is behind. When he probably should have been close to victory by now.
Well, he had a 180 in the last leg.
Underside of the treble won that one. But this 113, he loves to start downstairs. This is a massive tops. That is a huge shot. Stops the rot on doubles and gets himself equalised.
First opportunity passes him by. But there it is. Danny Noppert.
Von 2014. Hatte dann aber noch das Nachsehen, weil Anderson auf der Doppel 14 checkt, also auch Gary Anderson. Der dritten Aufnahme und dann ist er endlich drin in der Doppel 7. The Bullet, Stephen Bunting, er bleibt also...
Simára sikeredett összecsapás, és itt pedig a Keegan Brown, Andy Bolton összecsapás, mely 3-3 után gyakorlatilag úgy dölt el, hogy ezt a 124-es kiszálló.
I get the impression that, you know, I mean, everybody knows what happened in that Grand Slam match against Gary Anderson the year before, for which he got a lot of criticism.
It's there.
Price, of course, right at his best now, though, and that's a good visit. First maximum of the match. 16 leaves tops. And goodbye, Keegan Brown. One-sided match, utterly one-sided.
Ez jó pofa volt. Szerintem halvány fogalma nem volt Hasadának, hogy mennyie van egyébként. 180! És ez ezért nem mindegy, mert...
menni kiszállóra a japán. Az
két tripla gyönyörű megint. 180! Milyen jó ütembe rakja oda megint. Mizéria az elmúlt, mert most már,
az nem jött.
Már elmúlt egy olyan 3 napja, most már nem működik, hogy akit kirak a sporttelevízió. 177! Az ki is.
96-os.
Azért majd arra figyelj, amikor hozott be lóvét, hogy akkora talicskával gyere, ami befér az
jó.
De nagyon vigyázni kell itt a berendezésre. És bedobja a 99-es kiszálló Brown róla. De ha elfogad, ezt most eltalálod, le nem mosod magadról, hogy nagymester vagy. Egyébként, hogy ennek a lelkületét így betaláltad, hogy ebben a meccsben még benne van az, hogy Keegan Brown.
Na végre jön egy tripla. Még egy tripla jön. 180! Na ez rettenetesen hiányzott már Brownnak. Egy Brown, miközben dobálja a labdákat rendesen. Rákészülve az adogatásra.
32-re megy le, 170-re megy le, 3 kör alatt, parádés.
Változás állt be a játékába. Ez is nagyon szép.
Folyamatosan. Ott a tripla 20-as. Még egy.
Hát ezt a pekket, és gondolom nincs is hegye.
Ezt megvernie Keegan Brownnak kell, hogy hibázzon Asada, hiszen ez 4 körös esély.
Hú, de összekapta magát
bedobja
most.
180-at.
180! Teljesen együtt.
11 nyilas bedobja! Jesszusom, honnan nyerte meg ezt a meccset?